Well, good day, family. Welcome back to the channel. Coach Jay coming at you, family. Listen at this in the last video. I was telling you about making my grandbabies, five grandbabies, billionaires by the time the oldest she'll be 84. That's 77 years from now. And I'm going to show you how I planned it out. Initially, she was born in 2017, so I started investing. I said, if I can get $20,000 into my 401k plan, that'll be earmarked for her. And once I reach the $20,000 mark, I can stop investing. It'll grow. By the time she's in her 30s, it'll be $1 million. Oh, lo and behold, 2020, guess what? The pandemic kicked off, and I had the first set of pandemic twins, my grandbabies, not me, my grandbabies, my son and his wife. So now they went from 1 to 3. So I said instead of stopping at the 20,000, now make sure everybody's equally getting their money. So I need to do now. It went from 20,000. Now I got to move it up to 60,000. So I said, okay, once I reach that mark, then I can just stop and let it coast into over the next 20 some odd years, and they'll be millionaires by the time they're all in their 30s. And then lo and behold, 2 years later, here come the last set of twins. So I said, no, I got to go ahead and get it up to $100,000. And I did that. I actually did that in 2000 and actually 2022 with the help of the company Match. So, and it was index funds, all of that, all of that. So I said, okay, now I can let this money alone and just let it compound, and they'll all be millionaires. They'll all each be millionaires by the time they're all in their 30s. The youngest ones, they would probably be in their high 20s. So I said, man, how can I get beyond this? So then I started opening up the brokerage accounts and all that because I don't want them to touch this money. I want this money. I got this vision of billionaire status. I don't know where it came from. I was like, man. So I said, well, if they can just leave this money alone for the next 77 years, then they can be billionaires. You can multiply it out. It's all in index funds. It's just sitting there. Uh, you multiply this out. Go to investor.gov, put in $282,000, and then times 77 years times 11.5% compound growth on that money. It's $1.2 billion. Yeah, I built it out. But I had a thought and I planned it out. And I did a little delayed gratification to make sure that my grandbabies won't fall into that project 2053 where they say in the black network, family network will be zero to minus. No, not here. Not here. My babies are going to be millionaires by then, all of them each. In the year of 2053, and then we looking at beyond because I got these brokerage accounts for each of them set up, and then the 529s, which were some of that out of the 529, some of the Roth IRAs money will be going into that up to $35,000. So I got these different buckets set up so the legacy fund